Ever found yourself reminiscing about the good old days of gaming, where you spent hours trying to master tricks and combos on your PlayStation 2? Uh, if so, you're not alone. If so, you're not alone. In this article, we'll take a trip down memory lane and explore the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater series on PS2. The Tony Hawk series was a trailblazer in the world of sports games with its unique gameplay mechanics and addictive level design. The ability to string together combos and rack up points was like nothing gamers had experienced before, and it felt like a true accomplishment when they finally hit the million-point score. But what really set the Tony Hawk games apart from other sports titles was their story mode. In a world where most sports games were content to let players simulate matches without any context, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and Underground gave us a fully fleshed out narrative that added depth and replayability to the game. The characters were memorable, the levels were iconic, and the soundtracks were unforgettable. I can still hum along to Superman by Goldfinger as I recall grinding down a rail in a skate park. And let's not forget about the humor. From the quirky dialogue between characters to the absurd tricks you could pull off. There was always something to laugh at in Tony Hawk. My favorite has to be when you could make your character fart while grinding on a rail classic stuff. In short, the Tony Hawk series was an integral part of many gamers' childhoods and will forever hold a special place in their hearts. If only they could still pull off those million-point combos. But alas, age has caught up with them, and they now struggle to land even the simplest tricks. Reflecting on my experiences with PS2's gaming library, I must say that nearly every installment of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater stood out as a fantastic title. Although the times have evolved and it seems the series may not find its footing in today's gaming scene, we can still revisit those golden days by giving these games a spin. However, not all games were developed, equally. Some spin-off titles like Downhill Jam offered different gameplay, but lacked smooth controls, making the overall encounter less enjoyable. Meanwhile, the PS2 version of Tony Hawk's Proving Ground seemed incomplete with several key features missing, such as a park editor. And despite these hiccups, the PS2 versions of Tony Hawk's American Wasteland and Tony Hawk's Underground 2 were still enjoyable, with their open world settings and classic mode that allowed for cooperative play. In essence, the Tony Hawk series on PS2 provided countless hours of entertainment and nostalgia for gamers. It's while the series may not have the same impact today, it will always be remembered as a defining part of the PS2's gaming library. With that said, thanks for watching, and till next time,